Hi, Jill here from Batty Bloomers. I have some big garden plans that I want to share with you. If you can see along this bank here at my porch and all the gnats. Look at this. Look at it. It's terrible. It's like being in a bug parade. Anyway, these banks were the banks that I had roses on. The roses are here now. I don't know how much you'll be able to see with this sun, but there are the roses that used to be here. And this year I decided to put all kinds of different flowers in. So there's black-eyed Susans, the zinnias, which are absolutely delightful, and all kinds of perennials which may or may not be thriving because it's overcrowded, and roses that didn't come out the whole way, so they're growing again. But it's generally kind of a mess. So I have an idea. What gave me the idea is up here in this pot. I have basil that I use just about every day, and it's so handy having it here. My herb garden officially is over here, which is handy too, but this year we had those spotted lanternflies on these trees up here and kind of ruining everything underneath. So, plus it was getting a little too much shade, I think. Most of the herbs like full sun. I mean, they're still doing well. I mean, I have rosemary and all kinds of thyme and oregano and all kinds of stuff, but having this basil in this pot gave me the idea of wanting to try to do like a kitchen garden potager kind of thing right here on these banks, which is going to be a kind of a challenge because they are a hill. It's going to be a lot of work. I have to dig everything out, and over on this side I actually have bindweed, or wild morning glory, which is a curse. So I'm gonna have to be dealing with that. I have to deal with it anyway, so at any rate, that's gonna make it a little more challenging. And I'm gonna have to pull down all my stone walls and dig everything out. And I'm thinking at this point to maybe make a path kind of through the middle-ish so that you can walk through to actually harvest things. So I'm planning to do a lot of edibles, a lot of herbs, probably lots of chives. I use chives almost every day too. And that little leaf basil, which I absolutely love. And then some veg up here, and also some flowers. I love having the zinnias right here. They kind of replanted themselves from last year, from like just a couple plants. And it's so wonderful to just come out and get a bouquet really easily. Right there's my door. It's very handy. I have lots of gardens all over the place, but let's face it, I'm a little lazy sometimes. So coming right out here and being able to grab things is lovely. So that's my big plan. It's a lot of work coming up, and I don't have it really established exactly how I'm going to do it yet, but I'm kind of excited. You can see here. Here's the bindweed. It's all over. It's terrible. I have to keep fighting it. I don't even know how it got in there, but there it is. So anyway, that's my big plan. I also have lots of other plans to move things around otherwise in the gardens. Down that middle garden I have a lot of plans, and actually I have to find spots for all the stuff that's up here that I want to keep, which is probably mostly everything except for the bindweed, of course. And then down my secret garden I have some plans down there. I'll just show you quick. I won't make it too long. I'll bore you to tears. Here's my new garden gate, which I absolutely love having. Listen to the sound when I open it. Isn't that wonderful? There it is. Oh, I love it. Okay. And then here I'm in my secret garden, which is, you know, it's September, but I still have lots of color. I'm really surprised how much color I still have going on. But these things here, these aren't blooming, these particular ones, are an evening primrose, and they're really fun to watch open. They're yellow and they get tall, but they were all over these gardens this year and basically took over that garden here with the thinking man in it. So I ripped all of them out, and next year, if any come back, they're going to be pulled out. I might leave one because they are fun to watch open. It's kind of like magic, but I want to have more variety than that in here, and it was crowding so many things out. And then this grass here that I've just cut way back is going to get moved. And there's another one over here that's going to be moved. This is not the right spot for them. And I think this whole little bed here, I'm going to be rearranging. I'm going to dig some of that fennel out, dig that bush that I planted. It's the fun of gardening. You change your mind and you dig it back out, which is what I do all the time. So that's what I'm going to do. Some of what I'm going to do down here. And then I'll have space for some of the stuff that I'm taking out. You can see I already have some space from just from pulling out all this blank space. In here was those primroses. Just absolutely kind of a thug, which I guess I was okay with at first, but then I started to realize that wasn't such a great idea. Oh, and my rhubarbs I'll probably move up there at the porch. I think I might try it anyway. So, anyhow, oh, and there's another bush over here I'm going to move. And there's a baby persicaria over there. I'm definitely going to move because this stuff is beautiful, but boy, does it get huge and take over. So this bush, which is a bridal wreath or bridal veil, I think I'm going to move that. I think I can find a better spot for that and let it get big, because it is going to get big. So yeah, that's just a little bit of my ideas of what I'm going to try to do in the garden. And if you're on Instagram, I have put pictures up more often on there than I ever make videos, at Shire Hill Gardens. So if you want to check those out, you may do so. Thanks for watching.